Hi girls, my name is Abigail. My thing is dancing, singing and eating, and what's not my thing is sports and smoking. Stay True is powered by Sky Girl Z, a community of teen girls who stay true to themselves by knowing what their thing is and what's not their thing. I cannot believe we have been on your screens for the last 13 weeks and now this season has come to an end. But it's not over just yet. We have an amazing season finale for you. Now, is makeup your thing? Well, you know it's not so easy to ace that look you see on your faves. But do the boys and bands know that though? In this episode, we challenge them to test their makeup skills. Let's see how they do.
Hi Sky Fam, my name is Lisa Mlema. What my things are rapping, writing, music, and acting. What are not my things are gossiping, procrastinating, and bad energy.
Hey Sky Fam, my name is Ruth Lombe. My thing is baking, dancing, and cooking. Not my thing is bad vibes, negativity, and fake friends.
Hi Sky family, my name is Felicitas Katamba. My things are good movies, good food, and poetry. Not my things, procrastination, bad energy, and of course fake friends.
What's good, Sky Fam? It's your favorite dancer, and today I'm with my boys.
Your host, the most Tristan,
Tale, and we are
the Boys and Bants. You know what it is? The Boys and Bants Makeup Challenge, baby.
And on today's episode, we have an amazing judge.
Go.
Introducing the beautiful Shama.
So I'm usually behind the scenes, but today I'm in front because I came to give the boys a challenge. So I've given them a look that they have to recreate on the girls here. There's not many rules, but all you guys have to make sure to do is to make sure you put the specific products on specific places they have to go.
Yeah.
Yes. And then I'll also be looking out for creativity, time, and placement. I'll leave you guys to it.
Okay. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's go.
I'm scared.
Now you see, you want the face to be a bit wet first. To get up all like the dirt. Let's boost it up to like 70.
Oh my God.
I know what I'm doing. My fees are not too high. Maybe about $2 grand. I'm gonna do you something good. Creation is a process, my lady. This says foundation. Okay, yes. That's exactly what I'm looking for.
I found it.
Dots of it. Okay. Ah, now this is coming along nicely. Okay, I got this.
Why is it looking like this? What? Tell I can hear you.
What's all that we say?
Four.
Good.
Brushes down.
Now, brushes down.
Yes, sir. Unfortunately, time is up. But now we're gonna call back our beautiful judge
Chama.
to check us out. Let's go, Chama.
So guys, the boys are done now. So I'm going to take a look and judge. So I'll start with Mutale's look. So he started off very well. In the beginning, like all the techniques were on point, but then, well, he decided to get help from the model who couldn't see what was going on. And we ended up with this. At least we can see the color in the eyes, except for the mascara that we see at the bottom. Then I'll move on to Tristan's look. At afar, it looks very good, but now that I'm close, it's not doing it. What he did, he dipped the brush in the water. Was this water paint? Wow. Anyway, I'll leave it at that. We'll move on to the next one. I see there's glitter here. Close your eyes. I see there's glitter, some creativity. The look is a bit brighter or deeper than the actual picture, but yeah, overall with all of them, I think the skin just looks very gray. From my observation, Mutale had a little bit more better technique. He used the wipes appropriately, used the lipsticks, the eyeshadow, and the powder, except for the very wrong shades. Based off technique, today's winner is Mutale's look.
Yeah, our Sky sisters were so lucky they didn't have mirrors to see what those guys were doing. I hope now the boys have an appreciation of what it really takes to have our face beat. I really could watch them do that all day. I mean, why are the girls gray? And the sponge in the water? Our Sky Big Sisters are sharing their thoughts on something that is a real concern for most of us girls, self-worth. Let's see what they have to say.
Hey Sky Girls, welcome back to another episode of Real Talk. We are glad to have you back. I'm Tatiana, my thing is positivity and not my thing is negativity.
And Leona here, my thing is having fun and not my thing is smoking. So, Auntie B, will you please help us with today's question?
So the question is, how can we remind ourselves of our worth and unique qualities when feeling insecure? Let's see what our Sky Girls had to say.
When I'm feeling insecure, sometimes I dance and sometimes I listen to music.
I just go visit my friends. They advise me.
Ruth made a really good point about going to see friends, because I think we all have that one friend that we go to see when we're feeling insecure or unsure about ourselves. I know that there's one friend of mine that springs to mind, and when I go to her, she always reminds me of the things that I have achieved or just the simple things that you do to make a difference in people's lives.
Before you contribute, I want to ask, is there anything that you are insecure about?
Actually, no.
Oh wow, that's a very rare thing.
It's not really rare because I think as a Sky Girl, we're actually taught to embrace who we are. And doing that over the past years has actually helped me let go of my insecurities and actually embrace them.
I found that having some kind of victory board, whether it's a victory board or just a little list that you write down every day of your achievements and what you're grateful for, really helps you end the day on a high note.
Some things you can actually learn. If you're insecure about your math grades, work a bit harder towards math to increase those grades. If you're insecure about how you can't play a sport, learn a sport. But we do genuinely understand that sometimes it's rough to remember your self-worth. But if you manage who you surround yourself with, the amount of Instagram and media that you consume, as well as just practicing some self-care, it's actually possible to love yourself and have a positive outlook on yourself. We were so glad to have you today and have this conversation with you. But right now from us, it's bye.
This season, Tatiana, Leona, and Auntie B have shared their experiences and expertise on so many issues that us teen girls go through, and I must say, it's really been such a learning. I've learned that no matter what I'm going through now, I am not alone and things will get better. As Leona says, being part of the Sky Girls community has really helped me. I'd love to hear what Real Talk has helped you with this season, so please do share with us on our social media platforms. Leona talked about how listening to other success stories gave her motivation. Well, that's what we try to do with Becoming That Girl, to introduce you to amazing women in Zambia doing amazing things. Let's see who Susie is meeting today.
Hey Sky Babes, welcome to Becoming That Girl, where we take a deep dive into the lives of some of our faves to see how they grew into the incredible women they are. This segment is also about helping you gain the confidence you need to become the best version of yourself. Today we're doing that by speaking to the wonderful Monica Musonda. Hi Monica.
Hi, how are you?
Fine, how are you?
Great.
Thank you so much for joining us today.
Happy to be here.
Monica Musonda, CEO of Java Foods, is a corporate lawyer turned entrepreneur, leaving behind a well-paying job in the corporate world in order to start Java Foods, the manufacturers of easy noodles, showing her commitment to local sourcing and product diversity. So I have a few questions lined up for you today. I hope you're ready to answer them all.
Let's go.
Okay, so you worked for Aliko Dangote, right? The richest man in Africa. So what inspired you to leave your corporate job for Java Foods?
Yeah, so I think many people might not know, the job I had with Mr. Dangote, I lived in Nigeria. And I had lived outside of Zambia, which is where we're from, for many, many years. And I missed home. I really wanted to be here and really wanted to make a difference where I came from. But by living somewhere else, I knew that wasn't going to happen. And so a lot of things inspired me to make a change and to really come back home and to see what we could do better. So I moved back in 2012 and really thought about just inspiring others, building brands, and having fun. And so that's the beginning of my story.
What advice do you have for young girls contemplating to start a business at a young age?
I think you should, right? So I started business when I was older, by the way. It is so much harder when you're older, right? You have different kinds of obligations. You might have family responsibility. You might be thinking of paying school fees for your kids. You might have some debt because you're building your house. So when you get older, you have so much more to think about, right? When you're younger, you can fall down, right? It doesn't hurt as much. When you're older, that fall is you can break a bone. So that being said, I'm trying to encourage people to take the leaps more when you're younger, because one, you're much more creative.
Yes.
You're faster on your feet,
Active.
but you're also able to see opportunities much quicker than we are. You know, we're sitting in our offices, in our houses, and not seeing what's happening. You know, business is actually giving something or selling something that people want and are willing to pay for. Today, young people see that better. You know today in your interactions what people actually want and what they're willing to pay for. So what a great time now, if you're courageous and brave, to start. And don't be afraid to fail, because, yeah, you will fail. You will. But that's part of the game.
So the last question is very interesting, and I know the girls watching might be very, very attentive on this one. So what are the 5 tips on becoming Monica Musonda?
My 5 tips is, right, be clear on who you are and your strengths, what you don't like, what you like a lot.
Your thing, not your thing.
Exactly. Be willing to work hard and be uncomfortable, because there will be days when people doubt you. You would have worked so hard, but believing yourself enough to get through it, right? Be consistent every day. Do I have to read 3 pages of book every day? Do I have to draw every day to get better? You know, be consistent about it, right? Be willing to learn. Even simple things like confidence, how to present yourself, you know, how to talk. They say the elevator pitch. How do you do an elevator pitch? It's 1 minute. If you had 1 minute with President HH, what would you do that 1 minute? And sometimes you can just learn it off YouTube, you know, and so never stop learning. So I've done 4, right? Now my 5th one is love yourself. Self-care. So lots of pressures today, and pressures around us. Sometimes not even school pressures, you know, a bit of bullying, a little bit of people focusing on negative things, right? Love yourself first.
Well, I feel like I've learned so much from you today. In fact, I have. And thank you so much for joining us in the studio today.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
And to the Sky Girls watching, I hope you've learned a thing or two from Monica. Remember, you can watch the full interview on the Sky Girls Z YouTube channel. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.
This season, we have featured so many inspirational women who have given us the blueprint to become the women we want to be. Since this was a new segment, let us know what you thought of it and who you'd like to see next season. Remember to like and follow us on all our social media channels to chat with us on this and watch other episodes of Stay True. You can also watch extended versions of all our segments on our YouTube channel too. Though it's the end of this season, we will be back, so tell us what you want to see next season and let us know if you want to feature in any of our segments, from Game Time to Get the Look and even Real Talk. There's so much more to participate in if you're a Sky Girl. To become a Sky Girl, all you have to do is take the pledge. The pledge is a promise you make to yourself and the community that you will always stay true to yourself. We already have about 60,000 girls who have taken the pledge. You can take the pledge on our social media page or website. And remember, a Sky Girl is someone who has chosen to be smoke-free, someone who knows what their thing is and what's not their thing so that they can say no to peer pressure, and someone who always stays true to themselves. Join the community today and tell your friends about Sky. Thank you for being with us all season. Until next time, bye!
I pledge to be true to myself and what I believe in. I will trust my choices and I will not let anyone else determine who I am. Success, making friends and dancing, that's my thing. Jealousy, gossip and smoking, that's not my thing. I will make choices according to my character. I will rise to meet my sky.
Nothing will get in my way, I'm unstoppable,